In this video, I'll be sharing with you a requested tutorial from my group on how to cut this stylish kimono wrap top with a bell sleeve. So for this tutorial, I'll be doing it in form of an illustration because drafting this on a pattern paper might take a lot of space. So to start, I'm working with this little pattern paper that I have here, and I've marked out the measurements that I need for this dress, which includes the shoulder to bust waist and then the blouse length or the kimono top length, right? Now, the next step you're going to take is to go ahead to measure your shoulder divided by 2. So I'm using a smaller measurement and I'll be using that as my shoulder divided by 2. I'll come down by 1 inch. So from the shoulder point, you're going to mark your basic neckline of 3 inches by 1. So just like I said, I'm marking this in form of an illustration and I might not be using the actual measurement for this pattern, right? Now, from that shoulder slope you have there, you're going to connect it to your neckline of 3 inches. Next, you'll find your chest line, which is your bust circumference divided by 6 plus 1.5 inches. So I'll make a mark there as my chest line and I'll rule out a straight line. Now I'm going to mark back what I have on the shoulder and I will mark. Now I'll place a ruler and I'll connect it all the way to the upper part, which is serving as our shoulder for this pattern. Now go ahead and divide what you have here into 2. Come out by ½ inch and mark your bust circumference divided by 4. So I'll just be using any measurement as the bust circumference divided by 4. Connect from there to the midpoint and connect all the way to the upper part of my pattern. Now you have to insert your measurement, your bust circumference divided by 4, then add 1 inch for ease and add your sewing allowance. You can use ½ inch or 1 inch for your sewing allowance. Mark your waist circumference divided by 4, add 1 inch for ease and also add your sewing allowance of ½ inch or 1 inch. Here, mark your hip circumference divided by 4. So for the ease, I'm using like 2 inches and then I'll add ½ inch for the sewing. Why I use 2 inches there is because at the lower part of this dress, it looks like a slight flare effect by the side or something that is a bit free. So from the bust, I'll just blend out the waistline so that it won't be sharp. Then I'll just blend it to the actual length of this pattern this way, right? So I'll just go ahead and I will cut this out. After cutting this out, we are going to use this same pattern to cut out that of the front. So I'll just blend here in a bit. So now note that this your pattern will be on fold, right? You're going to cut it on fold on your fabric. Now before cutting the front pattern, I'll go ahead to mark at least 1 inch in front of this dress. Now at the front part of this dress is as if it's overlapping, slightly overlapping, but it is not that much, so I'm just adding extra 1 inch to the front. Now what I'll do is to trace out all these measurements by the side. So I'll just easily go ahead to use my scissors and I'll be cutting this out. So if you're cutting this on the fabric, what you're going to do is just to place your back pattern on the front, add 1 inch to it, and you're going to trace it out. Now after you're done cutting, notch or mark the neckline. So from the waistline, you might go up by 1 inch, or you can use the actual waistline or decide to go a bit lower than the waistline. Now place your ruler and go ahead to slant this all the way down. So when you're slanting this, you want to make sure that you blend it out a bit, like towards this part of your pattern going to the front. So you see me, I'll go ahead to reblend this side and then cut it out to the upper part. So this is what I have. Now you're going to be joining the front to the back on both sides. So after you're done joining this, right, you're going to go ahead to cut out a collar piece which is going to run from the neckline to the front. So measure from half of your neckline all the way to the front. So whatever you have after you're done measuring, you're going to cut it on fold and you're going to attach it to the front, to the neckline, and to the other side of the front of your dress. Whatever you cut out should be 2 inches on fold or 2.5 inches on fold. Wrap up the collar and the front part of your blouse. Now let's go ahead and cut out the sleeve. Go ahead to get your sleeve length And before marking out, go ahead to mark ½ inch, which will serve as your starting point, because you'll be adding ½ inch to the upper part of your sleeve to serve as the joining allowance. Next, you're going to get your sleeve cap height, which is your bust circumference divided by 12 plus 0.5 inches. That is how to get your sleeve cap height. Now after this, I'll just go ahead and label this out. Now I'll be using the end of this pattern paper as the full length. Now mark your round armhole circumference divided by 2 on this point. Round your armhole or round your sleeve. Go ahead to mark it. From that point, extend it to your starting line. Now whatever you have here, divide it into 2 equal parts, starting from the tip of this pattern to where you marked your armhole circumference or round arm. So from this side, I'll divide this to into 2 equal parts. Also divide the remaining part into 2 equal parts. Now from this first part, I'll go up by ½ inch. From here, I'll come down by ½ inch. Now I'll connect to the midpoint, connect to this ½ inch and down to where I have my sleeve cap height. So from here, you're going to take it down straight, and from this point you can now extend it a bit, like to give you that open sleeve. So if you're not comfortable with what you have here, you can always readjust. There's room for readjustment before going ahead to like draft it out on your pattern. Now after cutting out, I'll just blend it out a bit. Then I'll just go ahead and add ½ inch on top, which will serve as a joining allowance, and I'll cut this out. So after cutting out, this is how to cut the simple bell sleeve. So see you in our next video.